As your capital campaign director, let me begin by saying how excited Jackie and I are about this building campaign. This is the third campaign we've been involved in the almost 50 years that we've been coming to this church. We have been members here during the construction of the Family Life Center and the education building 20 years ago. It's hard to believe that Jackie and I will be married for 50 years next year. I was a member of the Vision Committee that made the decision to renovate our sanctuary after looking at many other options for what our future vision should be. I must admit, when we started our work, I never even considered the renovation of the sanctuary. But after several years of prayer and seeking God's will for the future of our church, I truly believe this is God's direction for our church. When I began to think about what our part in this campaign should be, my thoughts immediately drifted back to the construction of the Family Life Center, a time when Jackie and I were young, with a small child, and not much extra money. We prayed about it and made the commitment we felt God leading us to make. Looking back, we really committed more than we were able to give comfortably, but God impressed upon us what our part should be, and we were able to fulfill that commitment without ever having to give up anything that we truly needed. When we built the education building 20 years ago, we did the same thing, asking God what we felt we should make a commitment for. We were able to commit more at this time because over this period of time, we were truly blessed and felt we were able to give considerably more than we could 20 years prior. Was it a sacrificial gift? Yes, I believe it was. It was money that we could have used for many other things at the time, but was it really anything we couldn't do without? No. When I think about what we are about to undertake as a church, my first instinct is just to look at the numbers. Those of you who know me know that that's just the way I'm wired. The amount to be raised is overwhelming. This is why when I think about the building campaign before us, I really think about stepping out in faith. We've always made the church an integral part of our lives, and we've always made giving a part of that. Like many of you, the importance of giving was instilled in me at an early age. I must admit, I'm not always tithe. However, tithing is a commitment that Jackie and I made many years ago and have continued to abide by ever since. In fact, over the years, we treated our tithe just like the house payment or the car payment. It's the least we can do, considering all God has given us. There is one thing I always try to remember. Everything we have, God gave us. He entrusted us with everything we have. Over the years, God has blessed us tremendously in many ways. And although sometimes we might think we've accomplished this or that, in reality, we all know that everything we have is God's, and He's allowed us to have it. I'm a very goal-oriented person. In fact, Jackie says I have a goal for just about everything. And today, a very important goal for Jackie and I is to do our part in this building campaign to renovate our 100-year-old sanctuary. Jackie and I have prayed about what dollar amount would be sufficient for us to give. We both have a peace that we're responding to God's direction appropriately. This church family has meant so much to us over the past almost 50 years. We're looking forward to being a part of something that will benefit others for many years in the future. What are we sacrificing? A lot of hard-earned money. What will we be giving up? Money that was part of our retirement fund. This is money that we could have left to our child and our grandchildren. Money that we may need as a result of illness or injury. Money that we may need for nursing home care. 3 of our parents went to nursing home facilities. But the fact of the matter is, it all goes back to stepping out and giving in faith. None of us know what the future holds, but we are trusting God to provide what we need. He always has, and He always will. Maybe not everything that we want, but certainly everything that we need. We encourage each of you to pray about what your part is in meeting our campaign goals. We also hope you will join us in our enthusiasm for the project as we invest not only in the building itself, but in the future impact it will have upon our church and the community as a whole. We are truly investing today to impact eternity while building a firm foundation for future generations.